Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about salary cap, giving y'all my updated best salary cap lineup, and kind of giving y'all some tips as well on how to spin off of that to build yourself the best team you possibly can. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. I just realized I was on the wrong account, so let me make sure I get on the right account real quickly. But 2K has made a change, and I'll show y'all visually here in just a second, where they changed salary cap to now a 30K base salary. They continue to once or twice a season up the salary by a few thousand points, and it is now all the way up to 30,000 points, which I gotta say, pretty high point total at this point. Like, you really are getting to the point of truly being able to include a lot of really good cards. Now, with that being said, by the way, I'm not actually 0-2. I just quit 2 games that I did gameplays on cards in salary cap yesterday on a Friday. But point being, with a 30,000 salary, there is a lot of flexibility in your team. You now have the ability to literally put any card in the game on your salary cap team and make the team work if you want to. So we'll talk about what that would kind of look like with like a super duper hero card, like 100 overall, or especially like an invincible or somebody along those lines. But you can also build an extremely well-rounded team, which I think is a W. Now, in case you're not aware of what salary cap rewards are looking like this season, you have to have gotten to 2,500 points in the first round of salary cap, which has now ended. This is now round 2. If you didn't get to round 2,500 in round 1, though, you cannot get the 100 overall player that's available in salary cap this season. It's a 100 overall player, and you have to get to 2,500 points in all 3 rounds. So if you didn't get to 2,500 points in round 1, you can't get that. The other shattered prize pieces, you need 3 of them. You can get them at 125, 750, as well as at 5,000 points in each round, and those are for a dark matter player. So you can get, if you were to get to 5,000 points this round and next round, that's 2 dark matters. If you were to just get like 750 points in this round and 125 points in next round, that would get you 3 pieces, which would get you a free dark matter just off of that. So not too bad. And then you also make like 15,000 MT plus the MT per game, plus a 95 plus player pack on your road to 2,500 as well. And I guess you also get a diamond player and some diamond shoe stuff. So a little bit of other rewards and stuff in there. Salary cap is certainly not as much of a must grind mode as I think it was a couple seasons ago, but it definitely is one of those modes where I think for a lot of the community, especially if you're more of a no money spent, low money spent player, you don't have an amazing attainable lineup, I would definitely recommend it, because I think there is a lot of positive that can come from the salary cap game mode. In that you can have, I mean, well, first of all, the best part I think about salary cap is that it's not that pay to win. You can use free cards, budget cards, and make your team kind of how you want with cards you like. And you're not going to have to deal with full invincible lineups and insanely overpowered, extremely pay to win cards, at least not very much. Now, you will see a little bit more of that pay to win stuff nowadays, I think personally, but I still don't think you're going to see all that much of it personally. Like, this salary cap team that I've built for this round is absolutely insane, but it's extremely well rounded, which is what I love about it. As y'all can see right here, we have Diamond Delano Banton, Pink Diamond Jabari Smith, Pink Diamond Josh Childress, Diamond Ryan Hollins, and Pink Diamond Donovan Clingan. Not a single player on this team as of right now that is more expensive than 5,500 salary. And what that enables me to do is now I have a team that is all diamond and up, with the exception of 2 amethysts, one being AC Law, who's like the best amethyst shot creator in the game, and one being Amethyst Oso Ighodaro, who's the best amethyst big in the game, 93 speed, 7-footer, who can hit a wide open 3 and dunks the ball really well. So what we've got is a really, really extremely well-rounded team. A lot of good cards in every single position. I have a ton of size flexibility because I have Delano Banton, a 6'8" starting shooting point guard. I have a 6'11" starting shooting guard. I have a 7'2" backup small forward, 7'2" starting center, and Pink Diamond Clingan. Just a ton of lineup versatility to work with this team. And honestly, that has given me, I mean, especially with this card, like for example, this new Josh Childress, he needs to be in your salary cap team. I don't care who you are, he needs to be in your salary cap team. He is a 6'8" primary scorer with a high level jumper, elite sigs, elite slashing, elite animations across the board, great size, which really helps him to be a high level impact defender as well. He is just an absolute dog. This card needs to be in your salary cap team if he is less than 8,000 salary. Even at 8,000 salary, I feel like he kind of has to be there. Jabari Smith, if he was 8,000, maybe he's not in here, but right now he's 5,000 salary himself. So again, a 6'11", absolutely knockdown shooting guard. When he's this cheap for the size and switchability he provides, in addition to being a elite level shooter, having decent movement with a high level behind the back and some of that stuff, in addition, obviously, all the size. He's another one of those guys that feels like a no-brainer. And then Donovan Clingan, same story. If this card is ever 5,000 salary, he absolutely 100% needs to be in your salary cap lineup. I'm kind of the opinion that Josh Childress and Donovan Clingan kind of need to be in your salary cap lineup regardless at this point because of how elite they are. They're the two best pink diamond cards in the game. They are the two guys who I think can truly compete in like a tier 1 showdown caliber lineup, let alone a team like this. They will dominate salary cap, and they will also compete against the very best, very most expensive salary cap cards that people ever run. Banton also feels like a must run to me, unless he is like really crazy expensive. Like he's 33,000 salary right now, which is more than most diamonds, but he's an absolute must run for me anyway. I even added a couple badges on him. I think I added Hoff of Movable and Hoff On-Ball Menace, as well as maybe one other badge to this Delano Banton card to soup him up a bit. Maybe he's Limitless, I forget. But just souped him up a little bit as well because I really want to use him. And then Ryan Hollins is just, there's a lot of cards like Ryan Hollins, but these 2,000 salary diamonds are really where you want to fill in your lineup. Like I'm not using Hakeem Warwick this round. I'm using Sheldon Williams because Sheldon Williams 2,000 salary, Hakeem Warwick is 400. Ryan Hollins provides me a 7-footer who's versatile defensively, has quality speed, but also has a nice jumper, very athletic, can shoot the ball, can do a lot of versatile things. So I got 7 foot and 7'2" in my front court as well. Lot of size and switchability there as well. Just there's a lot of depth to this team, but also so much top end talent. I have primary scoring ball handlers in AC Law and in Josh Childress, both in my starters and my bench. I have mismatches like Ajinka, like Jabari Smith, guys who are very big playing at smaller positions. Just the amount of well-rounded talent you can have on a salary cap lineup at this point with 30,000 salary is kind of insane. Obviously the cards you use are going to change on a week-to-week basis because of salaries changing on a week-to-week basis, but this is kind of a good picture, I think, of what I personally would be targeting for a salary cap lineup right now. Now, with that being said, I think what we are currently experiencing is with salary cap, there's also a lot of flexibility, and you're going to start to see some of this probably where people are going to start truly putting in some of the most expensive cards in the game onto their salary cap lineups. Like for example, your standard 100 overall, 18,500 salary. That's not just like feasible, but like completely and utterly doable at this point. You know what I mean? Like that is completely, absolutely something you can be doing at this point. You can make it work. You know what I mean? Like we could have I could upgrade this team. We'll leave DeLon Wright or Tyronn Lue, which by the way, I think if you're going to use really super high tier cards, you might as well use Tyronn Lue somewhere in your lineup because I think he is a guy who's really going to save you quite a lot when it comes to salary. And I think if you're going to use really expensive cards, saving salary wherever you can is a good idea. So Ty Lue gives you a guy who can do that. Guy like Roko as well saves you a lot of salary also. Let me throw an Amethyst in here though, like an Amethyst power forward. Give me Fareed 1,200 and give me a Amethyst backup center into Sagana Job. There you go, 1,200 salary right there. And this team is basically a full Amethyst lineup with a 100 overall. You could do this with a invincible card. You can basically find a way to fit in any card you like in the game into your team at this point. And if you want to go like super budget and have just like a fill-in bench, kind of like I did previously, where you basically just have guys who are like there as injury replacements, so you just technically have somebody you can sub in if you want to, but you really want to go just like a full-on super duper cheap team, you could probably get pretty much a full diamond lineup, like a really good squad, without having to do, let me just throw in, we'll throw Ryan Hollins here. This type of team still has 1,600 salary right here. I think, can I fit Banton even at 3,000? I can't fit him at 3,000 because he's just a little bit of salary too much, but that's only 200 over right here. Like I could probably save the salary somewhere else in all honesty on this bench. Either way, point being, you can kind of fit in any card you want into your salary cap lineup at this point in the year in a decent team with at least 4 other good cards on your squad. So it is at this point a mode where you can kind of do whatever you want. But in my opinion, I lean towards the side of versatility and depth. I have multiple top tier cards on this team. I have size, switchability, shooting ability, just elite all around versatility to this team. And for me, this is the type of lineup that I personally am looking to use because I think this allows me to compete with any salary cap squad, no matter who somebody has. Somebody has Invincible Wimby on their salary cap team, surrounded with a bunch of Amethysts. I feel like I can do enough with Klingon and Ryan Hollins trying to defend him a little bit and showing bodies everywhere else, and I'm gonna have enough positional advantage everywhere else to where I can make it work. I love the look of this salary cap lineup right now, and I would recommend targeting something like this, in my personal opinion, to have optimal success in salary cap. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.